Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and today we are going to be diving even deeper into the Carpenters rabbit hole. We've got 3 songs to check out today, which are all courtesy of John the Reliable. So thank you, John, for the selections and your donation request. It really means the world to me. And which songs did John select? A Song for You, This Masquerade, and Superstar. Now for me, because I'm relatively new, as you saw, I did a triple reaction for my first go around with the Carpenters. I still don't know what to necessarily expect genre-wise, style-wise from the Carpenters. But what I do know to expect is Karen's beautiful voice. She can nail those high notes with a very bright timbre. In those lows, she just dominates. She has a very breathy voice, rich. I read a comment that said her voice is like molasses in those lows, and I completely agree. And when you have such a dynamic voice, you can almost insert it into any song you want, any genre, any style. You just have to kind of choose what to do. When you have that flexibility, you can create the world. And for me, diving into the Carpenters world, I don't know what to expect, but I'm excited to find out today. So without further ado, let's just jump in.
I've been so many places in my life and time.
Oh, the vibrato already.
I've sung a lot of songs, I've made some bad rhyme.
Right.
I've acted out my love on stages with 10,000 people watching. But we're alone now, I'm singing this song.
Those
for
lows,
you.
those lows. It's like a ballad now.
I know your image of me.
Oh, the organ, you hear it in the distance.
I've treated you unkindly, but darling, can't you see? There's no one more important to me. Darling, can't you please see through me?
The subtle strings, right?
'Cause we're alone now and I'm singing this song for you. You taught me precious secrets of a truth withholding nothing. You came out in front and I was hiding. But now I'm so much better, and if my words don't come together, listen to the melody, 'cause my love is in there hiding.
Wow, the layering, the harmonies, all of it. You know, something I can appreciate, and I think I even noticed this the first time with the Carpenters. If you're wearing headphones, you'll be able to tell, but if you're not, I encourage you to listen to their music with headphones, because there's so much spatially that they're playing with that creates such a dynamic listening experience. Because if you imagine hearing the same sound through one stereo speaker, it's all kind of coming from one place spatially in front of you and towards you. But as I'm listening, I can hear the different layers coming into my left headphone or my right headphone being turned up or down, more forward or in the background. Those elements are definitely missed if you're not wearing headphones. So I guess that's my daily dose of headphone wearing propaganda.
I love you in a place where there's no space or time.
And the lyrics.
I love you for my life. You are a friend of mine. And when my life is over, remember when we were together. We were alone and I was singing a song for you.
Oh. No way. Oh my god, this dimly lit room. I love finding myself here. chills through my spine. This song is so deeply affectionate, and that saxophone, as subtle as it started, blew up in its emotionality and just, it like takes you away. It's like a songbird that just passes you by, and as you kind of hear it in the distance, it's flying, flying, flying. It gets louder and it hovers over you, and it's beautiful. You don't want it to disappear, and then it travels. But the thing is, there's a horde more of songbirds, all with Karen's voice to follow that sax. This is like a timeless kind of love song, and I'm a fan, absolutely. Very vulnerable as well.
You taught me precious secrets of a truth withholding nothing. You came out in front and I was hiding.
The organ, right?
But now I'm so much better, and if my words don't come together, listen to the melody, 'cause my love is in there hiding. I love you in a place where there's no space or time. I love you, for in my life you are a friend of mine. And when my life is over, remember when we were together. We were alone and I was singing this song for you. We were alone and I was singing this song for you.
And dissolve into that organ. That's beautiful. And you know what I noticed throughout that entire track here is, like, at any moment where Karen is singing, she is the focus. She is the forefront, and none of the other instrumentation really tries to stand in her way. It's actually all in an effort to accentuate her voice and to amplify the emotion that she's trying to convey. So when she's just singing by herself, you get these subtle piano chords that just allow her to exist in that melodic playground, and she can do what she wants with the mids in her voice, and especially those lows, letting those lows in her voice kind of ring out. You don't hear many female vocalists opt for notes like that, so she does so expertly and uniquely. And then when she wants to get a little bit louder and brighter, that's when the strings come in. And when the song feels like it can't get any larger, then you have all of that extra vocal layering. And then the saxophone. I mean, you see how there's so many independent elements that when strung together in this very fluid manner, you create a song that is worth just playing on repeat nonstop. Like, that's just how it feels. It feels like we started at a beginning, we had an amazing journey throughout, and then at the end, if you were just to append the same song onto itself, like just back to back, it would work because the structure just lends itself to retelling that same story of a song for you, sharing that love endlessly. I don't know, for me, I can tell that this is a loopable song. Maybe you guys may disagree with me. You can only listen to this once or twice in a setting, but I would listen to this song a bunch, especially for Karen's voice, and maybe double especially for that saxophone here. Let's jump into the next one, The Masquerade. It's got that like jazz ballad feel.
Are we really happy with this lonely game we play?
It's also written by Leon Russell.
Looking for the right words to say, searching but not finding understanding.
Dude, I really like this.
We're lost in this masquerade, both afraid to say we're just too far away,
And the rhythm is just
from
consistent.
being close together from the start.
The strings raising.
We tried to talk it over, but the words got in the way.
Those low notes. That is like, is that the secret sauce and what makes her vocals stand out amongst many others? She dominates those low notes.
Tried to talk it over, but the words got in the way.
I never expect her to do it,
We're lost
but every time she does, it works.
inside this lonely game we play.
Oh, the
Thoughts
voicing.
of leaving disappear each time I see your eyes. And no matter how hard I try to understand the reason why we carry on this way,
I like this melody.
we're lost in this masquerade.
Oh, cool. See, jazz pianists, they are just overpowered. They are in a class of their own. That made me real happy. Some flute? Hey. I'm okay. Actually, I'm more than okay. I'm so happy that we get sax, we get flute, we get all of these little spotlight shifts to different instruments in these tracks. I mean, it adds a whole nother level to this. It's not just Karen who's capable of making these tracks so beautiful. It's all of it.
We tried to talk it over, but the words got in the way. We're lost inside this lonely game we play. Thoughts of leaving disappear each time I see your eyes.
I was looking for the word in my brain and it finally popped back in. Bossa Nova. Long ago, in my youth when I was in jazz band, this style, Bossa Nova, it was so hard for me to like latch onto it in terms of my own playing because the rhythm was never obvious to me. But if you're going to be in jazz band, you better know how to play Bossa Nova. This is like almost a perfect embodiment of what that's meant to be.
Each time I see your eyes,
As well as being like a jazz pop kind of groove.
and no matter how hard I try to understand the reason why we carry on this way, we're lost in a masquerade.
satisfying. Some Richard action. We've had Richard throughout him. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Some flute riffage. I don't know if there's like a proper term for shredding on flute. Fretting, I don't know. Yeah, this song, it almost feels like we are in an empty ballroom, just kind of dancing the night away. It's very breezy, it's very melodic, and we're just spinning in circles, slowly spinning. That subtle electric piano, the brush drums, the mellow guitars, the beautiful, airy, but still distant flute, and then of course again, Karen's vocals. It feels very, very majestic. I don't know, maybe there's a better way to describe it. The Masquerade. And I guess it just makes me think about lyrically, like, what is the song trying to get at? Many times in relationships, romantic ones especially, people put on fronts because they're not confident in themselves. They're not confident enough to say, hey, this is just me, not the version of me that I want to show to you. And of course, on a date, you want to kind of play up the better sides of yourself and maybe downplay or not bring up all of your red flags right away. Like, that is also a problematic strategy, but be intimate and avoid the overuse of those games that we play to misrepresent ourselves to the other. Because wouldn't you want to be accepted for who you are rather than a caricature of who you are? Even if those are the good qualities of yourself, it is hard to maintain that facade all the time, because we are human, and to be human is to err, is to be angry, is to be sad, is to be any of the things that we can be that are viewed as being problematic. If we can accept those parts of us, then we can actually learn how to come back together or find stronger, healthier relationships rather than maintaining a perpetual masquerade. At least that's the kind of way that I see it, because I would rather be emotionally connected with somebody and disagree on a situation than being emotionally disconnected and pacifying our likely disagreement with just niceties and ignoring the problem or misrepresenting who I am or what my position is. But again, another beautiful song. I'm loving this style, this like bossa nova jazz style from the Carpenters. Maybe we'll get that with Superstar, but it feels like with A Song for You, we got this piano ballad with, organ emphasis. And of course the sax. With Masquerade, we got this like jazz ballad, which takes us a little bit more into like an exotic route. Maybe Superstar will be more pop, but let's find out. Let's jump in. No, relaxed. Dude, these songs are so tender, right?
Long ago, and oh so far away, I fell in love with you before the second show. Your guitar sounds so sweet and clear, but you're not really here.
And then thousands of men worldwide started playing guitar.
It's just the radio. Don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby?
Oh, the brass. God, I love the instrumentation. It's so lush. Again, everything just supports Karen's vocals. Slow tempo, doesn't matter. It just paints a beautiful picture in my mind. The backing vocals now. Wow. I love how it just brightens up like that. No way. And it just ends like that. Wow. It's like all of these not necessarily heartbreaking songs, though this song is a little bit about that feeling of loneliness and abandonment, but it's couched in such lush melody, beautifully sung by Karen. Again, I feel like now, after having heard 6 Carpenters tracks, the shining star against every, or above all else, against all odds, is Karen and her vocal ability. It is so dynamic, and the thing is, lyrically, the song is rather sparse. She just sings, she lets those syllables last a long time. Every single note is very intentional in that way, so that slow and deliberate pacing lyrically gives each and every single line the weight. So even if the lyrics can be simple, the delivery of them makes them that much more impactful. At least that's the way I see the way that the vocals are being arranged, because if the main focus is on Karen and her vocal ability, then her vocal arrangement becomes something at least to be understood and analyzed. But the thing is, too, even if we abstract away from some of those details, the song, it's always very warm, right? There's a richness to her voice, there's a warmth to her voice, though at times there's like this air of, I don't even know if this is correct, like ghostliness. I don't know, it just creates these like very dimly lit atmospheres where we are longing for somebody, that superstar potentially, but maybe it's a ghost of the past or somebody who we think we know, but it's really a simulacrum of a simulacrum. It just feels like we're there. It adds more soul, but then in reality, is it there? Do we have access to that person or thing? Maybe, maybe not, but it's all fueled by passion. Beautiful and haunting. I feel like that is a bit of a cliche of a dynamic duo, but she masters beautiful songs with haunting tones and melodies. But then she can take it the bright way as well. So I don't know, it feels like what we heard before in the first triple reaction I did was a bit brighter. Here now it's a bit more subdued about the lows, about the melody, and that lush, almost like humid melodic atmosphere. I'm definitely a fan, if you guys can't tell. It's me trying to like figure out all of these things is all because it's worth figuring out. Because when a band sounds this good, when an artist sounds this good, I want to find like the perfect descriptors for them. And maybe it'll take me a few more iterations to get there. But I pass the question off to you. Let me know, how would you best describe the Carpenters, Karen's voice, or maybe just for these 3 songs in particular? I think the simplest way to put it is haunting and beautiful, but there's more to this equation that I don't want to just reduce away. There's a wealth more of songs, I'm sure, that I need to check out. So let me know what else I should be reacting to. If you'd like to make a reaction request yourself and guarantee my video response, then you can check the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.